everybody. Tonight we are making ravioli with butternut squash and sage filling, and with a brown butter sage sauce. And then we're gonna do like a fall salad as well with pears, and we got some Roquefort and a walnut vinaigrette. So we're gonna start with the pasta dough because that needs like a 30-minute resting period. So we'll start with that. Alright, so we're going to make the dough right on our countertop, just a clean countertop. You need to knead it and mix it together. We're going to kind of make like a mountain of flour and then get everything included after that. So we need 2 cups of flour. I'm just using all-purpose flour. And we can use a double O flour. I'm not really like sure which flour I like best for pasta yet, so I'm still kind of feeling it out. Also gonna want some salt in there. So we're just making a little mound here. Hey Claire Coffee. Carrie Dunlap, hello. Thanks for joining us. We're making pasta. So we're going to do about two teaspoons, maybe more like a tablespoon of salt. And we're just going to kind of combine that in our flour a little bit. Oh, thanks, Famroy. That's awesome. Hopefully they come watch. We're making some awesome food tonight. I'm just starting on pasta dough now for our, it's just D-Train, hello, for our ravioli. We've just got salt and flour here, and I'm gonna make a little dome in the center, a little hole, and we'll crack our eggs in there. We need 3 eggs for this recipe. Oh, it's just D-Train. Thanks for the follow. Hello, hello. All right, let's get 1 egg in there. I'm gonna make my hole a little bigger. There we go. And I'm going to throw a little bit of olive oil in here. Just about a tablespoon. Doesn't have to be super specific. Anybody who's just joining, we're making ravioli, butternut squash ravioli with a brown butter sage sauce and a fall salad. So I'm just going to kind of beat up these eggs a little bit in here, and then we'll start combining the flour. It's not too hard, Claire. I'll show you. It's not too bad. It's just a little messy. But you could also do this in a food processor. I just like doing it by hand. So now I'm just going to kind of slowly incorporate the flour and the egg without spilling any on the floor. And it'll all come together really quickly. I'm going to get a bench scraper too. Help us out. most important thing for the pasta is kneading it enough so you've got enough gluten to make it kind of so it stays together. You don't want to fall apart in your water, obviously. You want it to be like a good, firm pasta dough, and I'll show y'all what that looks like. Yeah, exactly. This is a mess, but hey, it'll come together. Now we got something a little easier to manage, so I'll probably switch back to my hands. How many times have I made this? I've made pasta dough quite a few times. As far as like butternut filling for the ravioli, probably not that much. I like to make new stuff all the time, so I switch it up. I don't make a lot of things twice, I guess. All right, it's coming together. Now I'm gonna get this off of my hands and get a little flour onto my hands so I can start kneading this without it sticking to me. There we go. All right. Just gonna get some flour over here. Oh, I don't always make pasta fresh, no. I wish. Usually when I want pasta, it's like I have to have it now. And I don't really take too much time. I just grab some from a box. But I definitely like making it. I should make it more often. It's really easy to store. You can dry it or freeze it and it lasts for a long time. So there's really no reason why I can't. So now we're just kneading, and I'll show you all the texture we're looking for in a second. So right now you can see that this kind of is just soft. It's not really bouncing back. You can see my fingerprint stays in there for a while. We want it to get to a point where your fingerprint disappears pretty quickly. So it's really springy. What you eating, Just Eat Train? If anybody's just coming on, we're making butternut squash ravioli with a brown butter sage sauce and a fall salad with some pear and gorgonzola and a walnut vinaigrette on it. Anytime it starts to get sticky, just put some flour on your hands. See what we're looking at. It's happening. I'm just gonna go a couple, probably like 2 more minutes, not too much longer. So, thank you, Hockey Mom. I think this would, I don't know, it depends. How much pasta can you eat? This will make enough pasta for at least 4 people. And then if we're just talking about the dough, it depends on what you do with it. If you're filling it like I am for ravioli, you'll probably feed more people because you don't need as much. But if you're just doing like if you're making spaghetti out of it or something like that, you can feed more. Try and get this in an even disc because we're gonna wrap it up and let it rest for 30 minutes. Let's see what it's looking like. So it should be really springy. See how when I flatten it out, it kind of comes back together? That's good stuff. Yep, my fingerprint's disappearing almost immediately. I think we're looking pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna grab some wrap and wrap this up so we can let it rest for a little bit. And that way when we're ready to roll it out, we'll be ready to go. Alright, 30 minutes on the clock and this will be ready to go. Alright, so let me clean the station up. And we'll get our butternut squash in the oven. Cafe Lorraine, thanks for the follow. All right. We'll give you some private lessons, Hockey Mom. Got my favorite peeler again. This thing is amazing. I was saying on my first video, my first stream, that these things are literally $10 for 3 on Amazon. And they look super cheap. They're the best peelers ever. And they're really sharp, so be careful. So for the squash, a lot of times, so for fillings and stuff, hello, Allison LeBou. For fillings or like squash and stuff, some people will boil their veg to get it soft, but I like to roast it. It adds like another layer of flavor. And if it browns and that's totally fine, and we puree it together, totally fine. It's just more flavor. Yeah, get Sam on here. I wonder if Lori figured it out. All right. cooks faster and we have more surface area to get that browning I was talking about. Careful with butternut squash, it is squirrely. Hello, Bruce. We're making butternut squash ravioli. We just made the dough. The pasta dough is resting. It needs 30 minutes to rest, and we're starting on the butternut squash filling that. And we're making a hello, other Allison. We're making a fall salad with pear, gorgonzola, and a walnut vinaigrette. So it should be really yummy. Nice fall menu tonight. Comforting for this cold weather. Alright, so I just spooned all the seeds out. Get this next one. Chopped up and in the oven as soon as possible. It's gonna take a while. Try to cut everything into even-ish chunks so it cooks evenly. But we're pureeing this, so it's not gonna make a big difference on whether your cuts are pretty or not. I just want to get it in the oven. So I don't think it's necessarily easier to do it this way. I just think it's faster because if I put it entire, like if you cut it in half and just take the seeds out and roast it, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. It's gonna take longer to roast and get done. So I like to do it this way just because it's faster. And instead of just like the surface of that half getting browned, all these little pieces, it's possible they can get brown, so I have more flavor. So that's the only reason why I do it this, but you can definitely do like cut it in half, seed it, and roast it whole, for sure. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of oil in here, salt. I'm not sure why I didn't let you follow. It didn't tell me she followed either.
Not sorry.
Let's see.
And you expect me to be okay with that?
I didn't say you were supposed to be okay with it. I just said I'm not sorry. I really am. Selfish.
Oh, it looks like you followed a while ago, Allison. So it doesn't do that cool little dancing taco unless you do it while I'm live. But thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm just doing some pepper. And then I'm going to do a little bit of dry sage for this part. I'm going to do fresh for the sauce, but dry for the roasting. That way the flavor can open up and it'll roast nice in there. I don't have to worry. If I do fresh while I'm roasting it, it'll most likely burn.
I'm not sorry.
Alright, so I have my oven pretty high because like I said, I like those brown pieces on there. for extra flavor. So I have it at 425, which will make it go even faster. Another trick I do is I will put a little water on this pan. Just like a splash, maybe like at most a quarter cup. And that way it'll kind of steam while it roasts also and hurry up the cooking process as well. So I think you can see it. I just put a little water in there. Nothing crazy, just to make it go a little faster. So I'm gonna throw this in the oven, maybe 30-45 minutes. We'll see. We'll check out. There we go. Allison's name's coming up now. Thank you for the follow. So I think we're gonna go ahead on the let's do the vinaigrette now, since we're just kind of in a waiting right now. So I'm gonna do this with an immersion blender, just because I think it's really easy. This is the way I prefer to make vinaigrettes. Get this set up, put it over here. This is going to be a walnut vinaigrette, so I'm going to go ahead and toast my walnuts because I always toast my nuts no matter what. So I'm just going to get a dry pan on the stove, about medium. We'll get that heated up and ready for our nuts. Alright, so we need a clove of garlic. Clove of garlic for this. Oh, I thought about the biscuits today. Oh my gosh, family. I thought about them today. I was at the store because I saw the white lily. I don't know when I'm going to make them. I want to make them soon. I kind of want to do like a testing thing to see what works best. But I saw, did you get the self-rising white lily? Or did you get just white lily? Because I saw today that there was two kinds. So I got my garlic clove in. This is going to be a Dijon walnut vinaigrette. So let's get this Dijon open. Also, I always put mustard in my vinaigrettes. Oh yeah, you told me they sent you the wrong one. I would send that back if I were you. But we'll definitely try it out. That's how I made them at all the jobs I've worked. I've always done the same recipe. But you know what you did different? I've never actually heated up my pan before I put the biscuits in the oven. So, I don't know about that. But it's interesting that you do that. There you go. Alright, so what I was saying is mustard always goes in vinaigrettes because it's an emulsifier. So you can use powder mustard, you can use whole grain, you can use Dijon, you can use any mustard, but it emulsifies, so it helps your oil and vinegar combine together without breaking to make a nice smooth vinaigrette. So that's why I always put mustard in mine. But this one's going to be like mustard heavy, mustard walnut vinaigrette. We got some white wine vinegar going in here. Our pan is ready for our nuts. So I'm going to throw those in real quick.
I'm supposed to play a record for you.
Okay. Let's put a little pepper in here. Go ahead and put our vinegar in. Let's see. Always keep an eye on your nuts on the stove. I always do them on the stove because there's a better chance of me not forgetting about them since they toast and burn so quickly. I never do them in the oven. Get a little bit of honey for our vinaigrette. This is really good honey, Savannah Bee Company. Really, really good stuff. I just put about a tablespoon in there. It's just kind of to offset that vinegar, that tart vinegar flavor. Okay, so let's get the nuts. That's our next step. They're almost there, and then olive oil will be our last ingredient. Yeah, this dressing's gonna be good. We're gonna throw the nuts in here also, so. Really important when you're making vinaigrettes so that they stay together and stay emulsified. You want to just drizzle your olive oil in slowly, or whatever oil you're using, while you're mixing it, or while it's blending. So that way it can emulsify with the vinegar and it won't break that way. But you go really, really slow. Take your time. Just another minute on the nuts. Thank you for the follow, Bruce. Alright. So I'm going to put about half of these in the dressing, and then half we're going to save for on top of the salad. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to blend this first. Throw it in the blender. Get it broken down a little bit. It's okay if it's not totally smooth at this point. But once we get it to a point where it's pretty liquid, like this, I don't know if you can see it, it's pretty liquid, everything's kind of blended together. I'm going to just turn it on and keep it on, and then drizzle our olive oil in very slowly. So this is pretty thick, but it's all one nice emulsified dressing. So I'm going to taste it and see what we need more of. We definitely need some more liquid in there, but I'm going to see if we need acid or just we can just add a little water to break it down a little. Caper is upstairs, Mercedes, because I have this loud, scary machine on. It's good. I actually could use more vinegar. So I'm gonna throw a little bit more white wine vinegar in there. And then we'll get it going again. Because it's holding together pretty well. It's a little too thick for a dressing, in my opinion. So we'll just add a couple tablespoons of water. Get it mixed over again. Awesome. You see this? One emulsified beautiful vinaigrette. It's a really cool color that the walnuts gave it. It's like white. Give it one more try. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this over there. But it is one, there's no, this isn't broken at all. This is like one fluid texture. So we did a really good job of emulsifying that oil in there with the vinegar. Yeah, I don't know why he's not down. I haven't made anything that smells good enough for him, maybe. Who knows? All right. Pasta dough's almost ready. I'm gonna get the pasta press out. For that, okay. I use the KitchenAid attachment. Super, super easy. Bring this thing over here. Oh yeah, he's a big old lab Great Dane that is afraid of everything. Okay. Yeah, he's a real good dog. He's lazy. He's very lazy. He's been in every stream so far, Fairmoy. I don't know why he's not there tonight. He's hiding. Thanks for the raid, by the way, D-Train. Or hosting me. I'm not sure the proper term.
I like walking with you, and I like talking with you, and I like the book you're writing, and I like your knowledge about plants, and
This music just got super weird.
I like the way your eyes blink whenever I'm saying something that you don't entirely agree
Let's
with.
hope the talking stops soon. Okay. Alright.
Hey, yo.
Where's the okay. We'll have to. What's your schedule, Deetra? I don't have to watch you. Alright, let's set up. See if our pasta's ready for us.
Hey, yo.
Just giving the butternut squash a shake in there. Looking good. Alright. I think our pasta dough is ready. Oh, you don't have to explain your schedule. Mine's not really set up either. Not yet. Let's get some flour on standby.
What are you saying?
Hey Sam, thanks for joining.
You want me to know that?
Oh wow, hey, thanks for that. That's awesome. Firefighter? That seems like a tough job to me. So I'm just kind of, oh, you can't see what I'm doing, huh? Alright, so I'll just follow you, D-Train, and then I'll figure out when you go on that way. So I'm just gonna get some flour all over this so it doesn't stick. I've heard that fire stations have good food. Just get it all floured up and kind of stretch it out a bit so it gives the machine a little easier time. Let's cut this in half because it's pretty thick. And we'll just work with half for now. Okay. So we're starting on our highest setting, which is 8, and we'll go through that twice, and then we'll lower it to a smaller setting, and we'll go through that twice, and we'll go from there until we're at the thickness we like. Let's see. Let's hope this works. My dough seems a little soft. I definitely start this really slow in the beginning because it's so thick. It's just harder for the machine. Alright. Thank you, Famroy. I'm a little worried that my dough is too moist right now, so I'm actually trying to dry it out a little bit. I should put a wet paper towel over at least, though. You're right, there we go. So I'm just gonna fold this together and make it the right shape for the machine again, since we're going through the same setting twice, and then hopefully we will be at the right shape to keep going down. There we go. Alright, let's go through that setting one more time. Okay. It's looking okay. Let's get down one. Oh, you're on Twitter too? Awesome. Thanks for the follow on there. I'll have to find you on there. I'm having like a hard time finding food people that I want to follow because there's just so many people out there. But I will definitely check it out. Alright. Moving along. So before I had a stream, I had never been on Twitter before. So I was like, I'm new to the whole Twitter deal, trying to figure it out. Alright, let's lower it. Just by one. Gonna get a little more flour on here so it doesn't start sticking out on me. Okay. Next level. Oh, I've never thought of Twitter for sports news. That's smart. That one more time. It's looking pretty promising here. Might have to cut this in half soon. It's getting a little out of control. Awesome. Let's go one more. We're getting pretty close though. I think this might be as thin as I want to go. Yeah, that looks good. I kind of like my ravioli pasta dough a little thicker, so it's strong enough to hold the filling. If I was making like angel hair, or I like to make pappardelle, I'll do that a little thinner. A little more thin. I don't think thinner's a word. I don't know. Alright, one more flour. And we're going to go through that same setting again, just to make sure it's nice and flat, not going to bounce back. And then I think we're good. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that. Just got flour all over myself. Yeah, my husband eats good. Luckily he eats everything because I make some weird stuff sometimes. Okay, I think we're good with the pasta roller. I'm going to save this second batch. I'm going to freeze it for another time because I have plenty for tonight. Gonna wrap it up, Femroy, just for you. So this is the thickness. I went with level 4. You can see through it a little bit, but it's still pretty thick. Thick enough, so I feel like it's gonna hold my filling in pretty good. If you can see. There you go. All right. Now let's check on our butternut squash, see how it's doing. Now I flour this a lot too, so I can fold it up and come back to it later without me worrying if it's gonna stick together. So I'll just set it aside, cover it with a towel. Check on our squash. It is ready for us to blend it. Alright, so we're on to making the filling. These are butternut squash, and I'll show you the other side. They got nice and brown. See our little brown bits everywhere. Delicious and roasted. Get a towel before I burn myself. It's yummy. Alright. So I might do this with a hand mixer. Just because that might be the best, most mobile way for me to do it. So I'm gonna throw this in a bowl. Get our squash into the bowl. You don't want to add too much liquid because this is going to be a ravioli filling, so I want it to be pretty thick. And we're going to make sure it's all seasoned up. I'm going to throw some Parmesan in here. Just going to have some extra in my fridge, so I'm going to use it up. And maybe just a little milk to get it moving. Okay. I'm gonna put some Parmesan in the filling with the squash, but I'm gonna keep it pretty simple, just because I want the butternut squash to come through the flavor. I don't want to distract it too much. I don't know if my mom is watching, but I got the old school mixer out that you gave me when I went to college. Okay, let's start super slow. Smash this up a little bit. It's probably gonna fling everywhere. Caper should be down here now for this. And I'm okay with it being a little chunky because... Oh, hey, Mom! Still got your hand mixer. Okay, just got that moving. Now I'm gonna put some milk and some Parmesan cheese. Loosen it up a bit. Now let's throw it over there. A little bit of milk. Oh, hello, everybody. Logan too? Pops? This is where it might get messy. Oh, Hockey Mom, I had Allie using this thing the other day for sausage balls. It was pretty interesting. She was a little scared. Lucy's waiting on Caper. Spatula. Okay. This smells delicious, by the way. Yeah, it took over. She was not ready for the power of this hand mixer. Alright. This is a texture I really like. It's pretty thick, but it'll be really good. Laurie's here. Hello. Now, if y'all hit that little heart in the corner to follow me, it'll tell you when I'm going on, so you won't miss a show ever again. There you go. Thanks for the follow, Ayla Boo. Okay, let's taste, give it a taste. Always taste as we go. Good. Really good. Needs a little bit of salt. And I'm gonna throw a little bit more milk in there. Yeah, I got the whole family here today, Femoy, apparently. Supporting me. Yeah, that's the problem. Everybody knows where I live, so they can come get my leftovers. Yeah, I'm good with that. That is delicious. Okay. Oh, so while I'm thinking about it right now, I'm gonna go ahead. Be home Friday. What's today? Wednesday? I am doing another stream Friday. Doing every other day this week, so we'll see. We'll see. Try and figure out what you want for dinner so we can make it on here. Okay. I'm gonna get some water on, boiling. So it's ready when I'm ready. Let me get my little ravioli maker out real quick. Allie, I don't know. You can help, but I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. You give it a shot. Okay, water is on the stove. Getting ready for us. My hands a quick wash. Okay. Yeah, it would be entertaining. That's very true. Alright, here's my little ravioli maker thingamajig. Get our pasta dough ready. We're just going to cut it to length because we need a top and a bottom. Okay, that'll do. So we're just gonna loosely kind of drape this over and get our little holes started here. But you don't want to stretch it too much because you'll break your pasta. And we got our top layer on standby. Scoop for our filling. These are the best. These little scoops with the little flinger, I don't know what to call that. These are the best ever. So we're just gonna scoop into each little hole. Hopefully it's not too much filling, let's see. Should be okay. Let's see, maybe I'll just go easy on them. Little half scoop. Just make sure you have enough space so that when we push it down, your pasta doesn't tear. I think I'm good. Yes, I'm telling you, the scoop is for everything. Use it all the time. They come in all different sizes. Somehow I have lost my other sizes, but it's probably because I brought them to work. I quit bringing my tools to work because I kept losing them. Don't forget to salt your pasta water. You want to make it taste like the ocean. So it's going to seem salty, but it will not be too salty. That's what you need. Okay. Gonna put the top on. And now, if everything goes well, a little hole, but that's okay. Gonna get a rolling pin out. And it should, oh shoot. Hang on, reverse. We need to put water down first so it sticks. Just a little brush of water in all your areas where pasta is going to touch pasta so it seals. That would have been bad if I forgot that. fresh pasta takes much less time than dry pasta or pasta you get at the store to cook. So it really only needs, and these will be until they float, but it really only needs like 3 minutes maybe. Doesn't take long at all. Alright, I'm just trying to seal that little hole I got. Kazumi Senpai, thank you for the follow. Alright, let's get our the rolling pin out. I can't think of what you call this thing. And basically I'm just pressing and rolling. And I like to go over it a few times just slow so I don't break the pasta at the bottom. Got a little bubble here. And then we'll get into pressing them harder so they actually seal and kind of cut at the same time. And let's just hope for the best. I might have filled the first ones a little too high, but that's okay. Alright, you see it's starting to cut itself. Yeah, this is I love this rolling pin. Super easy to use. And it's easy to clean. There's none of the handles or anything. There's no holes. So you don't have water sitting in it or anything like that. Or rust or anything. You just have to be careful with the wood because it really shouldn't get wet. As long as you dry it out, it should be fine. So I'm just pressing down so everything separates. Okay. Just rolling it harder on the sides. I like to take my time doing this because I don't want to break the pasta. Never really used one, just seen them. Okay, just pressing a little harder on the centers, and I'm going to press a little harder on each little seam here. Then I'll flip them out and they should break apart just fine. Let's hope they haven't exploded. Looking good, looking good. Caper came down for a second, but he turned right around. Cape! Caper! Come here, buddy. Look at how nice. They're raviolos. Beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, that's really loud, but gotta do what you gotta do, you know? That one did not break nicely. I'll just cut it. Ta-da! Our beautiful little raviolis. Beautiful, beautiful. You can re-put this through the the press, pasta press, and use it again. So I always just save and freeze my pasta dough. Give it enough time to thaw out and then work with it just the same way. Okay, so these are looking good. I get them on a plate and put them on standby to get this sauce started. It's not really sauce, it's more like a glaze, I want to say, but just brown butter, sage. All right, all right, all right. Standby. Over here. Got our nuts for our salad on standby as well. Okay. Get the sauce made. I took a pan out, no? Alright, so I'm gonna get some sage leaves. Warm this pan up a little bit. Smells delicious. I'm just gonna keep these whole. You're not really gonna like eat them, but they're gonna flavor the butter really well. And they look pretty on the plate. So, let's leave them whole. That's enough for like 2 servings. Get some butter going in a pan. Yes, Daydreamer 1. Sage is delicious. Okay, so for brown butter, you're just browning the milk solids in the butter. You don't want to blacken them, and you want to make sure they go far enough to brown because it adds such a delicious nutty flavor. And it is like totally different than regular old butter. We also have pear for our salad. While I'm waiting for that butter to melt, I'll chop up this pear. Make pretty slices for a nice salad. Here's another use for this scoop. Get the seeds out with this. And you want to do this pretty last minute so your pear doesn't brown. Look at that. Scooped all the seeds. That easy. Yeah, the pear will brown really quickly. So you don't want that. So cut it pretty close to when you're gonna serve it. You can use lemon. You just need acidulated water to stop the browning. I just don't have a lemon right now, so I'm just gonna use vinegar. Just cut off the bottom. That top is good. Cut the top on this one. A little bit of the bottom. Alright, so if we go over here, our butter is just like getting there. Almost totally melted. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the sage in it. So it starts to infuse the butter. Uh-oh. There he is. Kate. Kate. They were looking for you. They were looking for you. Can you see him? Let's say hi. He's here. I guess it was smelling good, huh? So I'm gonna slice these really thin. I'm gonna keep it whole though, so we can get out of here. You want some of this? There you go. See, how does he know when he's ready to come down and get something to eat? He just knows there's something he wants. Alright, the butter, I can hear it, it's starting to bubble. There's a very fine line between brown and black, so you gotta keep an eye on it. You know? Let's see. So these are nice slices. Hey, Kitchen Confidence, I'm glad you're here. You've been trying to catch it for a while. We're making butternut ravioli with a fall salad, brown butter sage sauce. Great knife skills. I hope you're not being sarcastic because I'm preoccupied feeding my dog here. Okay, I think that's enough. I'll save this pear for probably tomorrow. Probably have for dinner tomorrow. Another salad. Alright, let's check on our butter. I can hear it. And our water's boiling, so that's perfect. Okay. So our butter is bubbling. Now is when you really want to keep an eye on it. I'm going to throw some salt in there because this is going to be like our sauce as well. So you want to make sure it's seasoned really nice. You can smell the sage. And then what you can see the white specks separating from the butter, that's the milk solids. And they'll start sticking on the bottom and browning. And then we'll get that really good nutty flavor that we're looking for. Oh, Willow heard me talking about cake. They know each other's names. It's kind of crazy. Alright. It's all coming together. We're almost ready to cook our pasta. The sauce is almost there. Smells so good. Yeah. Alright. I think we can go ahead and get our Oh, Kitchen Confidence, thanks for hosting me. Thanks for bringing another viewer along. Max. Max is an old man, but that's okay. That's okay. He's a sweetie. Yeah, the more comfortable you get with knives, the little scarier it gets because you stop paying so much attention. Okay, so slowing down. Look at that, that's perfect. So we're gonna cut it off. I'll show you. See, actually, let's go over here. See how when I move the pan, all that's brown on the bottom? Those are the milk solids. They just toast it up and brown. And that is perfect, perfect, perfect. So you want to take it off the heat so it doesn't keep cooking. Because then it'll burn. But that's like a perfect color. Yum. And our sage is all crispy and infused in there. So right here. So I've got some Roquefort for our salad. On standby, I'm just gonna crumble that. So what should we do? Let's get the salad together first. So that way go on the ravioli and sauce at the same time. And then we're done. Okay. All right. Actually, that bowl is way too small. Take out the fancy wooden bowl. Hey, Let's Cook Everything. I don't know if y'all have stopped by Evan's channel yet on Let's Cook Everything, but he is on point. You gotta watch him. Go give him a follow. Check him out. Laboo, can you tag him, please? Oh, you did. Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right, so I got arugula. Delicious, 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 peppery. I mean, this stuff is so good just by itself. It's amazing. Get our walnut Dijon vinaigrette. Yeah, so this was a wedding gift, and first time I've used it. Perfect time to use it. Just get a little vinaigrette on here, and we'll toss it together. And I don't put too much dressing on now, because I like how it looks to drizzle some on top as well, and I don't want to overdo it. So we'll just start with that much for now. I think I'm just going to make it right in here and leave it in here, because this is a pretty bowl. Okay. Yeah, there's so much stuff you ask for, like you're going to use it all right away, and it's like, yeah, right, I'm not entertaining anybody that much. I don't know why I thought I would be. Okay. Yeah, Caper's drinking water. He just drooled all over my foot with it too, so I just realized. Okay, so that looks yummy, yummy, yummy. And we don't have any mayo or anything in this dressing. It's just the walnuts that are making it so white and so creamy, and it's awesome. Let's get some of our pears on here. I need to use this bowl more often. It's pretty. Okay. Some of our Roquefort. Do you like the music, Kitchen Confidence? I was trying to find something that would work, and this is pretty relaxing. I think it's got a good feel for cooking. At least for me. Usually when I cook, it's at work, and I'm like super stressed and trying to get stuff done fast, so it's a nice little change of tempo. Alright, got our crumbles. And now we're going to sprinkle little walnuts. This is a beautiful salad. Amdusias. I don't know, am I saying that right? Hello. Nice of you to join us again. Is this awesome? Look at this fall salad. Beautiful. It smells so good. Alright, half our meal is done. Let me get this out of the way and we'll get the ravioli in the water. Toss it in our brown butter sage. And I said I was going to do a little drizzle on here. Caper! He's licking the camera. Weirdo. There. Done! Now, get our ravioli. Your nuts. I love Roquefort. Hey. Bruce still watching? Because this salad, I feel like, has your name all over it. Zach Solo. Okay, let's get our ravioli in the water. And like I said before, it does not take long, like dry pasta. So it's gonna be until it floats. So let's see. Let's hope they stay together. Fingers crossed. Ignore the ravioli that floats right away because those ones just have air bubbles in them. It doesn't mean they're done that fast. Alright, I don't see any explosions yet. We're looking good. Okay. Get a slotted spoon so I'm ready. Give them a little stir. The ones at the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna get our sauce over super, yeah. Take notes, Bruce. Yes, I made the dough from scratch. You missed it. But yeah, we did make the dough from scratch. I made the filling from scratch, everything. So, totally from scratch. That's why I said cross your fingers, because you never know if it's going to turn out. I get nervous. Just got to get this sauce over super low. We don't want it to burn the delicious brown bits, but I want it to be ready to toss our ravioli in. So majority is floating. And that didn't take long at all. I mean, yeah, 3 minutes I'd say. Just 3 minutes. Alright. All of them are floating. Our work is done here. I'm going to put them directly, I'm just going to drain them on a slotted spoon and put them directly in our brown butter sage sauce over here. And we'll give them a toss. Just try and get most of the water off. They don't have to be super dry. No explosions. That's awesome. Let's see what I want to. Just toss them. I don't need any tools for that. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be delicious. Cut this off. Oh yeah. Can y'all see how all these little brown butter bits stuck to the pasta? What's up, Logan? Look at that. That's so good. All right, let's make a little pretty plate. I don't think you need a lot of these for a full meal. I mean, they're full of cheese and butter and squash, and we got the salad. We don't need a lot of it. So I'm just gonna do small plates. How many do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we'll do 6 on a plate? Maybe these plates are too small. We'll see. We'll find out. Allie, you should have seen when I did the, what I made the other day. I was flipping everywhere. What was it? I was flipping something everywhere. Caper got lots of snacks. Oh, it was sweet potatoes. Caper was right there eating it. That's probably why he keeps coming down. Oh yeah, we can do dinner day. Now you know I got fresh pasta dough in the freezer ready to go. grease written all over it. Alright, so our ravioli is barely coated in this butter sauce. You're just getting like the yummy brown pieces on it, which is what you want. You don't want all the grease and everything from all the butter. Get a little plate wipe action here. We'll get some sage on it. And then we're having some good eating. Okay. Now these pieces of sage in here that cooked are like crispy and can you tell? Oh, my video froze. Okay. I don't know why it's frozen. Working on it. I don't know why the main one is frozen. 1 second. That's okay. Don't know. Oh, Gordon Ramsay approved. Thank you. So I'm just gonna put some sage leaves on top here and we are done. So I'll just show you in this webcam frame. Unfortunately, I don't know why my thing is frozen. Okay. Ravioli, butternut ravioli, brown butter sage sauce. All right, we're back actually. Awesome. So I'll show you in here. Butternut ravioli with brown butter sage sauce. We are back. Sorry about the camera. And our fall salad with pears, Roquefort, walnut vinaigrette, and arugula and walnuts. Looking good. It's gonna be a good dinner. Thanks guys for watching. Let's see. I'm gonna find someone to raid real quick, but thank you for coming by. I will see you, what's today, Wednesday? Friday. Do another one on Friday. Bye guys. Let's Cook Everything. Are you on right now? It's not on. Oh, okay. Who should we raid? Let's see. Let's do Miss Grubby. Okay. Bye, guys. Have fun. See ya, Evan. Sorry. Hey, thanks for the follow, just great. See you guys.